Well, happy Wednesday, Dolly family and friends out there. Welcome to my world of fun and inspirational video. Today, we are going to have our grandma Mary uh, entertain our Sheila for today, right? Sorry for the lateness again, but we are on our way, and I hope you all have you a cup of coffee or tea or soda, whatever is good for you this time of evening, and just enjoy, okay? Don't forget to like the video.
Hey, Grandma Mary. Hey, why are we listening to Christmas songs in the month of March?
Why wouldn't we listen to Christmas songs in the month of March? It's sweet, it's soft, and it's about just God's serenity. We can listen to God's serenity all year round.
I think you're right, Grandma Mary. Hey, Grandma Mary, at school today, my teacher brought this old newspaper. It's a Memphis free speech newspaper.
Oh, what is that about?
Well, it's about an inspiring woman named Ida B. Wells.
Ida B. Wells.
Yes, ma'am. Grandma Mary, have I ever told you that you look a lot like Abby Wells, Ida B. Wells?
No, you have not. And thank you. She was a beautiful, beautiful woman.
And Grandma, have I ever told you that my Grandma Winnie looks like Rosa Parks?
Well, you must have some great, wonderful grandmothers in your life, young lady.
Yes, I do, Grandma. My teacher said that even though the month of February is considered to be a national Black History Month, we should still celebrate Black history, even other months to come.
And I totally agree with her, Sheila.
Yeah.
So, what did you learn about Ida B. Wells?
Ida B. Wells, she was a journalist, she was an activist, she was a suffragist.
Oh, that's a big word.
Yeah, and she was born in 1862 and she died in 1931.
Interesting. Well, what's a quote that you learned about Ida B. Wells from your teacher today?
The way to right wrongs is to turn the light of truth upon them.
Wow, that is a famous quote by Miss Ida B. Wells.
Mommy, do you know that they made a Barbie doll for Ida B. Wells as well?
They did?
Yes, and I want her. I want her for Christmas next year. Or you could get it for me this year. You don't have to wait.
Okay, well, you just had a birthday last week.
Yeah, and Grandma Winnie bought me a lot of stuff, and you bought me a lot of stuff, and I didn't think about Ida B. Wells Barbie back then.
Well, that's okay. We can get it now for you. Because back then is not that far back. And I will do that for you because you are a good and special little girl.
Wait, Grandma, I'm sorry, I'll pick it up. Can I read more about Ida B. Wells?
You sure can.
She was born into slavery 3 years before slavery ended in 1865. Ida B. Wells would later become a formidable activist for civil rights and women's suffrage. She started her career as a teacher and sagged into journalism, where she gained national prominence in her late 20s. She became both editor and co-owner of the Memphis Free Speech newspaper. Wow. She courageously exposed the inequality and cruelty that black people faced. She co-founded the National Association of Colored Women's Clubs in 1896 and the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, the NAACP, in 1909 to collectively fight for freedom, justice, and equal opportunity. Ida B. Wells spent almost 50 years bravely challenging the status quo and has inspired generations of activists after her. Very, very good.
You did a wonderful job, Sheila.
Thank you, Granny.
Hey, what else you want to do before it gets too late? Because it's almost time for you to go to bed, young lady.
I know.
Which baby did you decide to bring over to my house today?
This is my baby name. I think I'm gonna name her Christian.
Oh, Christian. That's a pretty name.
Yeah.
So your other baby is named Tiffany, and this one is named Christian.
Yeah.
What a wonderful choice.
Oh, Granny, I see you got our family picture blown up to real big.
Yes, I did. Do you love it?
I love it, Granny. I love it. And I'm the youngest one.
Yes, you are. And you're the smartest one.
You look very comfortable now, Granny.
Thank you, and so do you.
Yes, I am. It's nice and toasty by the fire.
Yes, it is. Now, you know that's not real fire.
I know, but it's nice anyway.
Yes.
'Cause if it was real fire, I wouldn't be able to lay this close to it, would I, Granny?
I wouldn't trust you that close because you're too little, but we don't have that to worry about, thank God.
Yeah, thank God. Mommy, why did Miss Ida B. Wells risk her life for other people, her being a woman and all?
Sheila, the Bible says we rise by lifting others. It took special women like Miss Ida B. Wells and Rosa Parks, and also men too, not just women, but I know we're talking about women right now. And God inspired them. God gave them the strength, and God guided them. And that's how they was able to accomplish everything that they accomplished. Do you believe that?
Yes, I do. So just like it's wrong for other races to discriminate against black people, is it wrong for black people to discriminate against other races as well?
Absolutely. It's not right for anybody to discriminate or mistreat anyone. We are all equal in the eyes of God, and we should all remember that forever.
Are you going to read me a scripture from the Bible before I go to bed, like you always do?
Yes, I will. Ephesians 4:32. And be kind one to another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, even as God, for Christ's sake, has forgiven you.
That's very important, isn't it, Granny Mary?
Yes, it is. It's very important. Also in Colossians 3:12,
We should clothe ourselves with compassion at all times. We should clothe ourselves like putting on clothes? Yeah, it's like putting on spiritual clothes. We should clothe ourselves from head to toe with compassion. From the inside out, we should love one another. We should lift up each other. We should never tear each other down. I hope I never tear anybody down. Is it easy to tear people down? Yes, it is. We all have made mistakes. And we just ask God to forgive us. And then we go back and we ask other people to forgive us as well when we make those mistakes. I don't know if I can go and ask somebody to forgive me. I think I'd be scared. It's not easy. I totally agree with you. Plenty times I've offended people, and it's been hard for me to go back and, it's pride, and we got to let go of pride because one day we want to go to heaven. We don't want to be stuck here on earth. Uh-oh, is everything okay? Yes, yes. That was just the music rewinding. Oh, okay, it scared me. It scared me too. I should be used to it by now. Granny Mary, can I ask you something kind of personal? Well, that all depends. If it doesn't make me blush, if it doesn't embarrass me, then yeah, you can ask me. No, silly. No, I'm not going to embarrass you, but it's something that my mom told me, and I'm just wondering, how can I say this without embarrassing you? My mom told me that I look more like you than my grandma Winnie. She did? What did she say? Well, she says that I have my darker skin complexion from my grandma Mary. She said that I have my big bone is from you too. Wow, that's interesting. Yes, I am big boned. I have big calves. I have big feet. I have big arms. I am on the big bone side. Well, that's not a bad thing, but my mother says that she has bird legs, and so I like my mama legs. I don't think she has bird legs. I wish I had bird legs. Oh, sweetie, it doesn't matter. Hey, when God made us, God made women, God made girls, God made men, God made boys. Some of us are tall, some of us are short, some of us are chubby, some of us are big boned, and some of us are small boned and very skinny. It doesn't matter. You are absolutely beautiful, whether you have bird legs, as your mom says, or big legs like me. Just be happy, be satisfied, be thankful. Be thankful. Be thankful that I'm made the way God made me. Yes, be thankful. Grandma Mary, what if I grow up and I actually don't like what I look like? Oh dear, don't think such things like that. Why would you grow up and not like the way you look? I don't know. I hear other women complain about the way they look. Sometimes I hear my own mama complain about the way she looks, and she don't always like it. Hmm. Well, sometimes I don't like the way I look. Really, Granny? Really? So, what is it that you don't like about yourself sometimes? Hmm. Sometimes my stomach is a little bloated. Your stomach be too big? Yeah. Sometimes it gets a little big, and then I have to, kind of go on a diet and kind of watch what I eat. I might have to eat more veggies. I might have to eat more spinach. I might have to eat more carrots. Just eat more vegetables instead of potato chips and ice cream and cake. There you go. You got me. You see, you're flowing with me now, right? Sometimes minor we have to make those minor adjustments like that and make ourselves feel good about ourselves. Some things we can control and some things we can't. Like, for instance, I'm naturally big bone. So, no matter what I eat, I'm going to always be big bone. I was born big bone. I'm probably going to die big bone. But I don't have to be unhealthy and big boned. Hmm. So, if I eat healthy and if I grow up big bone like you, I might still love myself? Yes, absolutely. So do you think mommy love herself? Yes. Your mother love herself. Yes. Your mom is real. She doesn't like to act like she's perfect. So she lets you see that she's human. And sometimes we look at our bodies and we wish that it looked like something else sometimes, but it's just a phase. It's nothing that we let bother us all the time. You don't hear your mom complaining about her body all the time, do you? No, no. Just sometimes, like if she's wearing a real tight dress, then she seems to be more hard on her shape. Like maybe like you said about your stomach, she talks about her stomach being big too. And then what is her suggestion? What does she tell you she's gonna do? She says she's gonna stop eating those chocolate chip cookies after 12 o'clock at night. Oh, see, that would do it. That would do it. That do it all the time, wouldn't it, Granny? Yes, do not eat those chocolate chip cookies after midnight. Thank you, Granny. Good night, Granny. Good night, Sheila. That's all we have for today. Don't forget to like the video. And I'll see you next Wednesday with Grandma Winnie. Bye. Till the next video.